Hi, welcome to the solar system tutorial. Let's start right at the home page for Allen Park campus of Baker College. We will click on the solar system link at the top and then let's log in. I'm going to use my user ID and password, but you can use your UIN or your social security number instead of your user ID. Once we're into the solar system, we go to the Orbit menu and choose Class Utilities. Now I need to select a class. Let's go into the class I taught this summer. And here is the page of Class Utilities. The first thing I want to do when I'm starting to teach a new class is get to see who I'm going to be teaching. I do that in this section list that has photos in it just by hitting the View/Print link. I won't do that now because the information is protected by FERPA guidelines, but you need to know it's there for your own classes. Then, before I get into class the first day, I need to print a sign-in sheet for students, and I only print one because that list can change as students add and drop this class. So I print a new list for students to sign just before each class meeting. If I hit the View Print Save link, I'll be offered a confirmation screen, and then I click one more time to open that sign-in sheet, and from there I can print it. Let's go back to our section Utilities. We can do that by clicking the back button on the browser or by clicking the section Utilities link. When class is over, it's time to enter the attendance, and you should do that as soon after class as possible because it can affect attendance records, which affect financial aid. So we'll go to the attendance section, we'll click the enter link, and we'll be offered a drop down that has dates in it. In most cases, we'll only have 1 week of dates. That's because if we're keeping up with attendance, we don't have a backlog, and we can't enter attendance for weeks that haven't happened yet. If I hit continue from here, I would see the same grid that I've already told you about that has student pictures, information, and their program, and it would have an additional column with a drop-down box that has the letters I and O. The drop-down box is automatically set by default to I for in, but if a student has missed your class, then you change that letter to O to make sure that the student is marked out. Let's go back. We've got our attendance entered, but maybe a student has been out of class for 2 weeks in a row, has been automatically dropped through the attendance process, but they've been in touch. They want to get back into your class. What they need to do is use the solar system to fill out a request for reinstatement. When they do that, you'll get an email and a notice at the top of this page letting you know that you have a request outstanding. You'll need to come down to this section of the utilities page and open that request and respond to let the student know whether or not you will reinstate them in your class. When you finish taking attendance, you'll be offered to fill out a student notice of concern. You would use this in the case of issues that you need to document in your classroom, but you may not do that right after taking attendance. If you send an email to your supervisor first saying, here's the situation, I wanted you to know about this, and they say make sure to fill out a notice of concern, you can do that from this page just by coming to this section and hitting enter. Now when you're at the end of your quarter, it'll be time to enter final grades, and you'll do that from this page as well. The dates when that will become active will be listed right here in the grades section. And when you are eligible to enter final grades for your class, a link that says enter will appear right in this section. You'll click that, and again, you'll be offered that grid with student pictures, names, and other information. And in the far right column will be a drop-down list for each student that lists every possible letter grade you can assign. You'll choose one for each student, submit that to enter final grades. I hope this has helped you get to know the solar system just a bit. Your supervisor can take you farther and give you more detail, and many of your coworkers, your fellow instructors will be happy to help you as well. Thanks for watching.